I would like to show how integrating SUSE Security with Microsoft Sentinel can help unify your security posture and improve your incident response time. For this demonstration, I will be using a sample application designed by Microsoft. It is a simple e-commerce website consisting of a user front-end, admin page, database, and messaging queue. All of this is on a Kubernetes cluster running in Azure Kubernetes Service, or AKS. Also on the AKS cluster, we have SUSE Security installed. SUSE Security is a fully open source, zero trust container security platform. What makes it unique is its ability to monitor traffic between pods in Kubernetes natively in the Kubernetes environment. This means that SUSE Security can stop problems rapidly, sometimes even before they start. The interface will automatically populate with all Kubernetes components. Currently, this system is in protect mode, which prevents any network connection or process execution that has not been explicitly allowed. Here we can see the different components of our sample application. If we select on any one of them, we will be able to view the learned or created rules. These dictate how the pod is able to interact with the rest of the cluster. For example, here we can see that the product service pod is allowed to communicate with storefront over port 3002, and that its only allowed process is product service. It is the same with the Mongo database, where only the Mongo SH process is allowed to run in the container. SUSE Security can also show the network connectivity between pods. This can be helpful in identifying connections and routes between services, as well as discover unexpected connections. All of this helps you to have a better understanding of the interconnects inside your application stack. Microsoft Sentinel is a scalable, cloud-native security information and event management platform that helps deliver security orchestration, automation, and response. Using the Getting Started guide on the SUSE documentation website, I have set up SUSE Security to send all event data into Microsoft Sentinel. Inside Microsoft Sentinel, I have configured a rule that will check the data submitted by SUSE Security for any triggered alerts. If I right-click on this rule, I can review the query and responses previously configured and make any adjustments as required. For this rule, when it detects an alert from SUSE Security, it will automatically trigger a playbook. These playbooks are configured in the Logic Apps section of the Azure portal. For this example, I configured a playbook that will take the data from the alert and then send an email to me, as well as make an API call back to SUSE Security. This API call will use data from the alert to instruct SUSE Security to quarantine the affected pod. You could also configure the playbook to shut down the cluster, modify the network security group, or anything else to meet your business requirements. With all this in place, let us perform an unexpected operation on the cluster. As I explore the deployment on the cluster, I can view all of the pods that are part of our sample application under the pets namespace. If I take the store admin pod and attempt to execute the sh command in an attempt to open a shell in the container, I will immediately receive a command termination exit code. This is SUSE Security preventing a non-allowed process from executing in the pod. If we return to the SUSE Security interface, we can see that this event has been listed in the logs. It shows that there has been an attempt to execute the sh command, but it was prevented from execution. Because of the configured integration with Microsoft Sentinel, this event will also trigger an incident inside of Sentinel. If we open the raised incident, we can see that the data from the alert in SUSE Security has been passed on to Microsoft Sentinel, where it can be actioned on as required. By centralizing your security data using SUSE Security paired with Microsoft Sentinel and Azure Defender, organizations can gain a comprehensive view of their security posture, enabling faster threat detection and response. This unified approach streamlines security operations and strengthens defenses against increasingly sophisticated cyber attacks.